Humanity's last hideout in Egypt. We knew who Deimos was, where he was from. He'd taken over.
Got him.
But did he what? To find out why, we had to talk to you.
Good story talking too.
Pieces were coming together. Virus 6115, Taylor's team, the undead. It all came back to Deimos. All we needed was you. Hendrix was unhinged. The idea his friends betrayed mankind to help a demigod. The concept alone was insane, let alone his friends' involvement. Kane was in it to the end. By now, she was as obsessed with stopping Deimos as we were. We weren't ready for Cairo, no matter what we thought. This place. If there was ever a place that was hell on Earth, this was it. It wasn't just the city. The entirety of North
Yo, what's up?
had fallen to the undead. The walls were covered with memories of the dead.
Get your ass on my face, for real. Oh, I'm gonna steal this butt in my face.
The desert for the undead. It was the last place on Earth you'd want to be. But you chose to hide there. Why?
For that very reason, I hoped no one would come for me.
Why? What were you running from?
From what you said, Deimos.
Khalil was waiting. He was holding you in an interrogation room.
How was Khalil? Happy to see you.
It wasn't a warm welcome. As far as he was concerned, we owed him one for grabbing you. More than a few men gave their lives to bring you in. He hoped it was worth it.
He was angry?
He was tired. Tired of fighting a losing battle. Khalil was a realist. He'd fight to the death for country. But he knew what was coming.
And what was coming?
Extinction. The undead changed everything. The NRC were hit first and hardest. We saw that in the news. The damage done by the dead didn't even take into account what the water wars did. When the continent dried up and the Nile River Coalition took war to Egypt over the Nile, the last water supply. They were so busy fighting they didn't realize it too had dried up. With the rise of the undead, how do you fight an enemy that doesn't know you? Khalil's rage wasn't misplaced. It wasn't personal. He was just barely holding on.
What did you hope to learn from speaking to me?
How to stop Deimos. Everyone.
You said stand for what? What does?
You could feel it in the air. The dead were moving on Ramses. An assault was imminent. Khalil didn't know how much time we had with him. Hendrix demanded to know why we weren't informed.
What good is that gonna get us?
Respond to that.
WA command was down. How was he meant to get his message through? Besides, they still had their dead system. They used to knock enemy aircraft out of the sky, but now they were used to eviscerate the undead. If any came too close, the laser cannons would take them out. Khalil led us to interrogation. He warned us our time was limited. No telling when the dead might attack.
I wanna
But if we
take
could
a
get
shit.
answers out of you, maybe we could find a way to fight back.
I could have went cross country.
You certainly weren't too happy to see us.
You say it like a...
Cause
The truth.
Yep. You always know. Can you smile? Please stay for a while now. Hey, where y'all at? Oh, Lord! Dang, he got toe up. Oh, God. Lord, help. Wow.
The assault on Ramses was beginning. The base was about to be overrun, and we owed Khalil that favor.
Over here in the cut.
To the dead.
Down. Take your time.
We weren't ready for the station assault. I don't know how the dead got in. Maybe an abandoned tunnel, an infected civilian, or maybe the vultures let them through. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Egyptian army came over comms. They'd never seen a horde this size move on the station. If we had any chance to stop them, we needed to reinforce the eastern checkpoint, a narrow passageway the dead would need to traverse to reach Ramses. Cairo. She was a city on fire. Except for the Egyptian army and a smattering of civilians hidden away. She'd fallen to the dead. Khalil didn't say it, but I could hear it in his voice. He knew this was the last stand. If they lost this battle, they'd lose the city.
What was Khalil's plan?
The undead were moving on the eastern checkpoint. A clear shot at Ramses Station. The Egyptian army had rigged explosives below the street, but there were a few support columns we would need to take out first. We had the spike launcher for that.
You've talked of his desperation, his total acknowledgement of futility. Yet here he was, staying and fighting.
What else was he going to do? If it wasn't today, it was tomorrow. Or the day after that. We lost the war. The moment Diaz opened the quarantine zones. The moment Deimos entered our dimension. One way or another, death was coming for us all. But while we still could, we would fight. And right now, we had a checkpoint to defend. It was a simple, straightforward plan. Except... our VTOL was shot out of the sky. The mobile blockade fell early. It wasn't just the